What's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer, and we are back here in Run 8. Yes, I've been sitting here, just like the title says, waiting on this train that's just passing. And it's a long, slow train, and you saw me looking at some of the stuff that's going on. I've got to come across here. Basically, I got to come out of here. I'm over here at the Cresson yard. I need to come out this way, come across over here to get into the high yard. And I had to wait for this train to pass. I had to wait for this train, which is now passing. You can see the blue. I had all this switch. I thought I could make it across before these trains came here, and I just gave myself the light. Yeah, auto took it all away. So, and now I've got this guy coming. So, he's going to be in the way as well, too. So I need to wait for we're going to try to see if I can sneak across. Wait for him, because I think as soon as he passes, we'll be able to grab the cars that are over here in the high yard, pull them out, and then push them back into the Cresson interchange here. Been busy doing that. Doing a lot of work. Been just like putzing around, having some fun on the Pittsburgh line east. Don't tell Hank. I'm on his server right now. So, anyway, finally, we'll have to wait for them to clear because we got to go over 5 tracks. Was it 4 tracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks, really? Basically what we got to do. So, we got some work to do. What have I done? Let me shoot around here. Get in the drone mode so you guys can see what I've done. Anyway, we had some cars sitting here, some empties. I went ahead and put them down here in the interchange tracks, only because this is where cars that are dropped off, they also get picked up from here as well too. And I noticed that, oops, wrong one. RJCS. So I know Hank has been putting a lot of industries, and I've been doing the same thing over there on Moselle as well too. So that way when he runs a car report, it'll show him that there's some cars sitting here, and they are tagged, they're outbounds. Some of them are going to be heading for Moselle, as a matter of fact. And let's see, I've got some cars up here that want to work, up here in the Cresson yard. So some of these, let's get rid of that industry stuff. So some of these are heading for I think all of these are heading for DGL. Yep. So DeGaulle Lumber. So I'm gonna go I've never been there. I haven't done that one. Armchair has gone and taken a few of those over there. So I think he likes to work this yard about as much as I do. I have fun, but I did drop off these 3 cars. I picked up 3 empties and dropped off 3 loaded. And then I shot down the track here, drone mode wise, and I have, just to see if there's anything that got delivered out here. I know I got a couple of industries. You can see one sitting out there. Somewhere along here there was another, well, I must have passed it already, but came in here to see if there's any cars in here that need to be picked up. I don't have anything to set out. So, but that's the BNS plant, BSP. So I don't have anything here to work, which kind of, I don't know, kind of bummed me out a little bit. And let's see, I'm going to come around, and there's another industry. Where are you? Did I pass you already? Yeah, this one right here. This one, according to the map that I have, is High Country Motors. I think it might be labeled something else. Let's see what it is. Nope, High Country Motors. So had nothing there. So I don't know when and I've got nothing. I got one more car. It's connected to my RJ Corman in locomotive power. That's for here at 84 Lumber, and that's it. So for this person, so we need some more cars for there. Well, Hank will watch he'll watch. He'll know that there's work that needs to be done. Let's see. We've got CWY, I got to take these cars over there, but I'm going to clear out, I'm going to cut across and clear out CWY. And then I'm going to come back up in here, and I need to work these. I also want to go down to DGL as well. There's my power, RJ Corman. That's the 184 lumber I have left and remaining. So let's get back in the cab. Let's take a look. What do we got? All right, I might be able to do this. Let's see. So I'm not even going to turn off auto. In fact, let me get rid of that because I'm going to get rid of the temptation. And what I want to do is set the tracks to cut across. All right. And then I want to get myself a light, which I got a light. I can go forward. So we're moving. What's up, Mr. White? Good news. Yesterday, Jason confirmed what the next route will be. Oh, are you going to announce it here, or are you going to keep it to yourself, Mr. White? How you doing, by the way? Good to see you. And let me ask you this before you say anything. Did he announce it on Facebook? Where did he announce it? Or did you send him a message? Or are you sworn to secrecy? That's the next thing is, are you sworn to secrecy? And if you're sworn to secrecy, I respect that. Savannah, Georgia? So we're adding are we adding more to the southeast line, Fitz's counterpart, or is it something completely separate? Ooh, Savannah, Georgia's coming. Oh my God. Indian Run 8 Enhancement Discord. Oh my goodness. All right. So Savannah, Georgia, that's the announcement then. Wow, Mr. White has brought a bombshell to my stream. That the next route is going to be Savannah, Georgia. So I still have that question though. Is it connected to the Fitzgerald route? Is it coming off of, what was the other one? Well, I haven't been down there in so long. West Colton. It's the extension to the Fitz, which blows it up. Oh my goodness. So they're expanding the southeast route. That's huge. That is huge. Not as huge as if they were going to do what I was hoping for, connect Southern California, Northern California, but that's still huge. So, all right. So Savannah, Georgia route coming. Directly connected to Fitz. So we're going to have 4 subdivisions out there, 5 subdivisions actually. So we got 8-line, Waycross, Fitzgerald. I just drew a blank on the other one, the one that they just added, and then Savannah. That's awesome. That's amazing. We'll have to spend some time down there checking that out, doing flybys, running some trains, taking a look at the industries. How you doing, Mr. White? You gonna come play on Hank's server? And Gabe wanted to buy bigger drives because we're going to need them. Oh, wow. Baldwin, that was it. Baldwin. Okay, so we are going to need bigger drives. Now, that can't just be for the Savannah route that we need bigger drives. That's telling me that there's a huge change coming. Huge change coming to Run 8 if we need bigger drives. Which, you know what? I was toying around, going down some lists. I'm back in that framework of maybe I want to get a rail driver. Let's see where I'm at here. It doesn't show me. I'm right here. Okay, so I'm on main 8. So what do I got coming? This guy's going away. This guy's going away. I do have that one coming. So let's go ahead and give him the track back. Oops, doing it in reverse here. All right. We still don't know what the other part of the team has in store for us either. Yeah, no kidding. So you're good and tired. Something big is coming. We have to buy bigger hard drives. So, I mean, what does he consider a big hard drive? I mean, a lot of us, like me right now, I'm running a 4 terabyte. Although that is, the 4 terabyte drive is a spinning platter drive. Everything else is in the 1 terabyte. But I was thinking about, like I said, I was toying with the idea of getting a rail driver. But now with that bombshell, maybe it's time that I go ahead and do what I wanted to do. What's up, Farmer? Farmer Bob. I mean, Bob. I'm Farmer. um, maybe it's up. Maybe it's time for me to do what I want to do. Is go to a 4 terabyte drive on my M.2 and eliminate all my other drives except for the 4 terabyte spinning platter drive. Kind of realign things in my box over here. I'm thinking they have a bunch of things coming down the pipe in the coming months. You know what? Because I mean, Savannah, Georgia. I mean, that's not, like I said, it's not going to be that big. It's not, I mean, no. If we need bigger hard drives. Probably we're going to get a lot of the assets because I know he did a big purchase from Jointed Rail on assets, so we're probably going to get a lot of assets downloaded to us. But I think the biggest hit in that particular has got to be something. It's got to be like maybe version 4 is coming. Who knows? Who knows? But that's a heck of a bombshell. I'm going to ask you the same question though, Mr. White. You going to come on and go? And I know you said you're good and tired, but you know you got time to play for a little bit. Come hang out. All right. Wait. Oh, he's not. You're not. Wait, he's not down or not done with A line and Waycross. Because if he's not down with A line and Waycross, that means he's not happy with them. But I'm thinking he's got to be happy with them. They're kind of a popular, popular pair of subdivisions. I'm thinking maybe he's not down. Double shifts. Yeah, I figured it was down. Done. Interesting. So we have new stuff. Savannah, Georgia, coming for Run 8. That's huge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from Mr. White, as he just let us know of a new subdivision coming. Now, we just knew when it was coming, but that's right. At least that's what he's working on. All right. Let's go ahead and set this one too. Wow, his words are he's planning or playing on doing the full 800-mile Godzilla-sized South. So basically, he's going to make the South like what the Southwest is, and what Southern California is like. All right. Well, that's exciting news. Of course, just me being me, I'll get super excited when I actually see it. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. So it's going to be, you're going to have this, the SoCal side of things, and you're going to have the southeast side, Georgia, Florida side of things. That'd be kind of cool if they went down into Louisiana too. Am I expecting too much? Probably. I mean, you have to admit, SoCal is extremely popular. I mean, there's a lot. One last thing, he also said they are updating a lot of assets that will be featured in the upcoming patch. Ooh. All right, so new assets coming, which could affect all of basically if they roll it out right. I'm going to see a lot of changes to all the different maps. That's why he's been so quiet, though. Took on a big chunk of things there. Oops, I don't want to do it. What am I doing? There we go. Well, that's good. I mean, we keep expanding but I would like to see him put it someplace else other than through the website. Let's get Run8 up on Steam. Let's start expanding the little niche market that we have. That's my goal here, my personal goal. That's why I stream this. Which also reminds me, before I forget, that if you do like the content that I'm providing, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the analytics. Hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm streaming next. And then as well, share it out. Friends, family, enemies, strangers. Whoever you feel like you need to share it out with. There goes a BN. You know what? I don't know what's going on over here on Hank's server. My goodness. BNSF led train. Union Pacific Power leading. I've been seeing a lot of stuff other than Norfolk Southern leading. All right. I think, you know what? I think we got a problem with this car. Look at my main reservoir down to 73. My airflow is that's not right. I've been having to do this: disconnect, reconnect, then go partial. Let's see if it comes back up. It's still running up. Whoa. Oh, that's why. I thought I got them all. That's why. I thought I got them all. That one was on me. I have been having issues though. A lot of issues with cars not with my consist not airing up. Oh, my CFM is down below 30, so I can go ahead and go full open now. There we go. I say updating a lot of assets. So I almost died when he said what he was working on. I was in there when he popped in. Normal ops run through power or time. Wait, what? Normal ops run through power or time owed units, which is all normal. Oh, I got you. Okay, I'm like, what is that for? Oh, that's right. We had that discussion on time. But you know what? It's putting as lead units, so that's the part. But then again, like I said, I was watching a video, YouTube, I think it was like 7 Idea Productions. They did a really good, I'm going to keep talking about this one because it was artistically very well done. It was Union Pacific going over the Sierra Mountains. This was done about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Going through the, Donner Pass, dead of winter, right about this time of year, and they were featuring the new, or not the new, but the rebuilt SP rotaries that were converted from steam to diesel. But these are these things were built like in the 30s, I think. But anyway, it was still kind of cool to see all that stuff. But what got me was that made me actually kind of rewind a little bit. Did he just say what I thought he said? And there was a K train coming over the pass, heading for Southern California, Delano to be exact, which is on the Southern California map. But heading to Delano was a K train coming from Selkirk, New York, and that blew me away. So I had to go look that up. So it's not uncommon to see Union Pacific on this side of the country. I mean, they go coast to coast. So, all right. But in terms of this map here, let's go see how much it's a Norfolk Southern. It's just kind of interesting that it would, they're leading. The time owed, that was something that, I had a nice conversation with Mr. White on that basically it's an exchange of power based upon how much is, how much lease time is owed by either company. So there's a lot of exchange. It's a good thing. I'm not explaining that right, but it's just one of those things that sometimes we just need, hey, I need a unit, send it to me. I let you borrow one or two of my units. I need one or two of your units now. That's how that works. We'll just keep it simple. Savannah, Georgia. Wow. Yeah, it is UP territory, but if memory serves, they also have BNSF have track rights on Donner as well. So not uncommon to see BNSF go that way. And I know a lot of what they do, they'll go east over Donner and then they come west on the Feather River route. At least that's what they try to do. Speaking of which, that'd be nice if they actually did that. All right, let's go back and get this one. If you ran Fitz, you would know the Fitz route and right at the start of Manchester. Yet that part I knew. So Savannah picks up from Manchester. So he's going to go. So basically, it's going to be Fitzgerald to Manchester to. Well, I guess I have to go look it up and see what it is in OpenRail, the actual names. I'm not that familiar with that area, but still, I mean, that's still going to be huge. That's going to be very huge. And I did get asked a question though too. I mean, I'll go play over there. I'll have fun with it. I'm a completionist. I gotta if and when Savannah does drop, yes, I'll add it. Yes, I'll go visit it. Yes, I'll stream it. But things might change if he adds both the Fresno and Stockton subdivisions and respectively that would be for UP and BNSF. I had to think about that for a minute. So if he drops those two, And then effectively, there's I think they call it the Mariposa route for BNSF that goes, I have to look it up what it is for UP. That goes to the San Francisco Bay Area. So, which would bring in the Port of Oakland and Port of Richmond. Once again, those have nothing to do with him. That would be their half of the team. No, I get it. All right, I think I gotta take these two. Yep, these all go. I can tell that he being Hank had to turn off his server because all these things are not laced up. Normally these would be laced up and stay that way. Whoa. Now it's going to make me look at at Open Rail map to see. There we go. Get these all laced up here. Boom, boom. And boom. All right. That would be the other half of the team. How we doing? Oh, a little rough spot right there. Looks like I dropped some frames. Interesting. CFM slowly starting to come down. Here we go. All right. Looks like I'm clear to push back into the Cresson. Then we'll go put these in the RJ Corman interchange yard. So you're working a lot of nights now, huh, Quincy? I think tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I think tomorrow will be a railroader day because I'm rebuilding my railroad. So yeah, tomorrow will be a railroader day. And then Friday, at some point I will have to I'm going to be doing Farm Sim Friday. That's all good to go. Although I got a message from a friend that he wants to play some Baldur's Gate, and he's going to play for a long time tomorrow on Thursday or Friday. Wait, you're picking up extra board jobs for slackers? Wait, what does that mean? You mean you're a slacker and you want more work? Is that what you're saying? Quincy, say it's not so. Okay, I thought that was like you didn't have a choice. That was my understanding. That you just didn't have a choice. If you got called into work, you had to show up. I mean, like that extra board work that you're talking about, I have that at work too, and I already know what my extra work is for next week. All right, we're going to pull back into this. This is main number 8. Yeah, well, overtime is good. That's what I'm saying. It's like even at my age, I come down there and work. You know what? I'll take more money. Double shift could be a little bit tiring, but yeah, my age, I'll take for more money. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, what is it? People just don't want to work there nowadays. I don't get it. Regular road service next week. Okay. That one's going off main 3. That one, I got one coming. Main 1. So I need to pull this guy out quick or I'm going to be sitting over here waiting for that one to pass. Then we'll go in. Once we get this over and into the interchange yard, then we're going to go take a look and see what I got up in the actual Cresson yard. I want to get rid of that lumber. Don't need to keep hauling that around. So we'll go put that somewhere, and then I'll go plan out what I need to do. I want to go to, I need to go to DGL, which I've never been there. Savannah goes all the way to Atlanta. Oh, yikes. Ho, ho! So if we go from the end of Fitzgerald all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. Isn't there another hump yard in that area? So not only would we have Waycross, we would have something else. So we would end up with a map that, well, kind of like what we have in Southern California. We have Barstow as a hump yard, and we have West Colton as a hump yard. But then that's 2 different railroads. This would be the first set of subdivisions we would have, where we would have Waycross, and I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe you could tell us, Mr. White, what the other hump yard would be. Here's a wish list that I have. If they come out with version 4. One of the things is I'd like to have them give us the ability to point. What they're doing right now, to explain it, is the signal heads. That's the word I'm looking for. Signal heads is where they tie in the routing to give us the ability to use all of the signal heads to create a route. And the only reason I say that is because on Moselle, I can route toward the DeWitt yard. I just can't route into the DeWitt yard. And like I was explaining to somebody in my Discord, that there is a way to have the trains come to a stop and relinquish as long as your manual throw switches are pre-aligned. And so that's why, I want to be able to have that route into DeWitt yard. All right, let's bring this to a stop. I'm going to go ahead and throw this. I said I'm going to throw this. There we go. These little dwarfs down here, I think they are. Or are they facing I think they're facing the other way. And no, they're not. Right there. Okay. If he goes to Atlanta, the Atlanta terminal would be the next largest yard to contend with. Can you imagine the amount of trains? Wow. I mean, that's just, can I even get on this? There we go. Get closer. All right. Let's go into here. I'm not going to turn auto off. I am going to flip this, 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 this. Nope, I don't want that. Wrong one. This one. There we go. And that'll get me into where I need to go. Right click on that. Give me a light. Should have a light down here, which I do. I can see it. All right, let's push back and push back into the Cresson yard. I'm gonna have to go look up. Manchester is its own sub, which would include Linville. But he's giving us Savannah. So Linville connects directly to Fitz. I'm gonna have to get some dynamics on. I got a 1.2% downhill grade. And I got a lot of weight on this one. There we go, under 15 miles an hour. So if that's the case, I mean, is Savannah going to be a standalone? Nah, that wouldn't make sense to have him come out. That'd be like doing NorCal and SoCal. I mean, having SoCal out there, and then all of a sudden you put NorCal out there, and with a big gap between them. Ooh, slow down. Nope, we're about to get Godzilla. Nice. That almost makes me want to play that song from Blue Oyster Cult. All right, if I remember correctly, we should be completely 3 subs in 1 space. So now, are they going to sell those as 3 separate subs? Or are they going to sell it as 1 expansion? That's going to be, and then if they sell it as 1 expansion, what's the price point? Personally, I hope it's just 1 expansion, same price point. Okay, leaving those, so he being Otto should flip those back to the way he likes them. Extends the A line. And see, Baldwin, when I was looking at Baldwin actually would allow trains to run toward Louisiana and New Orleans. Okay, we're going to slow this down. Still on the dynamic brakes. No other braking being used except for dynamic brakes. Bring it down under 5 miles an hour here. That's where AGS would come into play. Remind me, AGS. Alabama, Great Southern. Okay. Little hard, 3.5 miles an hour, but I'll take it. Connect. Partial. Kansas. Well, now it's Kansas City Southern would now actually be. Is it Canadian Pacific Kansas City? CPKC is what it is now. But yeah, and that's the other one. Now we've got Union Pacific BNS, BNSF, CSX, Norfolk Southern represented. That would be a nice one too to represent the routes for for Kansas City Southern. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the only railroad that truly goes north-south. All the others go east-west. Kind of. Well, CSX goes north-south along the East Coast, but this one's like north-south goes from like Mexico all the way up to whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I'd have to go look at their maps, but yeah, you just need that'd be the only other one. Oh, 1,000 more miles. Let's get done playing with the new Savannah one before we start doing that. All right, so, all right. Well, the speculation, and I'm just going to call it not. I don't trust you. I'm just going to call it speculation because until it comes out, I don't get excited until I actually see it. But I'm kind of excited. Let's get off those and get off of this. Hit that. All right, let's start pushing this back a little bit. Ooh, the grade's taking it. They didn't have to really even hit. Get into dynamics again. This is going to take off on us real quick if we're not careful. All right, and then I'm going to need to get into Discord, make a note of what I picked up. Ouch. No lightning, no thunder today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a nice clear day here in Central Cali. I am over there. They're screaming. I'm going to go look at it. No, I'm not. Like I said, once again, Mr. White, not that I'm not trusting you. Okay? It's just the way I am. I mean, you and I have been around the block too much to get excited until it actually happens. That's just life. I learned that. Too many broken promises from employers. All right. That should be enough to, well, no, these are empty, I believe. No, they're loaded. Oh, that's right. These are MOW. That's why they're so heavy. That's why I was taking off on us. Let's get some more brakes in here. All right. So, okay, let me go. You know what? Go do it. I need to, first of all, let's minimize this. Works in progress. Okay, welcome room. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Oh. Oh, let me turn this off so I can see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my god! I mean, I'm scrolling up. I found it, and the first thing he says is better by. I read is better buy bigger hard drives because I'm about to fill them up. Wow. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit more. So Baldwin came about, interestingly, was adjusting track when then I was like Forrest Gump. I just kept laying track. All right. Couldn't stop myself. How do you guys feel about those smaller routes in between the bigger ones? I'm thinking one would be Kingsland Sub at some point. Yeah, I want to do military train, but it's a bit off. Maybe I'll farm those out. And Budweiser. I want to do FEC at some point, all the way down. Eventually, we'll be in weird. My plan is to finish A line to Tampa, including to Tropicana and Bradenton after Savannah. So I didn't scroll up. Savannah is High Rail's next route. There it is. Savannah is High Rail's next route. Already got a lot of track laid. This is going to be a neat one. 2 major yards and a refinery and wharf and tons of industry, including military. Holy moly. Wow. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is in. If you are not part of the Run8 Enhancement Discord channel, I'm in main chat. And this happened, was that 2:11 p.m. my time today or yesterday? I don't know. Maybe it was today. Wow. So that'd be 2, yeah. Down. Then he wants to push from Savannah in 100-mile increments to Lorton. Eventually, you'll be able to run the entire 800 plus miles of the entire auto train route. You better buy bigger hard drives because I'm about to fill them up. Basically, I give out some of what I'm working on, but not everything, mostly because I don't want disappointment if it doesn't pan out, which was my point, why I said I didn't. It's not that I don't trust you, it's that I just don't want to get excited about something and then not have it show up. And plus, his little ego stroke, he likes the holy crap posts. So right now he's only scratching the tip right now, and it says Atlanta. Then he says Atlanta is very possible, and that's where he leaves. There it is. My goodness. Yesterday at 410, so about, yeah, so it's going to be huge. Savannah's and High Rail's next route. Then going to be a lot of late track and a neat route. 2 major yards. Yeah, that's so. Yep, I just read that out loud, Mr. White. So Savannah is coming. 2 major yards plus military. And then a lot of little 100-mile stuff in increments. He's got a plan. But he also said it himself. He doesn't want to disappoint and promise a lot of stuff and then not deliver and have everybody going, well, they'll make, I mean, I know gamers, they'll make the negative comments. So, but that explains why, at least from High Rail's perspective, we haven't seen a lot. No, I did read that. He goes, you missed where he said he plans on 100-mile increments. That's what I was just talking about. Little 100-mile increments to Lorton, and that would complete the auto rack, basically the auto train run from one location to another. So, no, I did read it, and I'm excited by it. But I'll, until it shows up. Oh, you know what I need to do? Why am I all the way down here? I forgot to open a coupler. Bombshell. So Savannah's doable. So it sounds like it's going to be, when you said the Savannah is very possible, that to me that sounded like it was going to be, it's not in this particular one he's working on, but it's going to happen. Yeah, no, exactly it would. It would give us some huge yards. And that would give, honestly, if you think about the competition aspect of it, that would put us in, that would really get a lot of people looking away from Southern California maps. Which then I go back to my thing. If you want to bring people back to the Southern California maps, fill that gap between, SoCal and Roseville. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Speaking of Discord, I was checking my Discord right there just to see. And that's why competition is good. So what would you do? Finish it all the way down to San Diego? That'd be a great way to start. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? And the ones that benefit are the people that play Run8. I've had my Discord up. That happened today, man. I'm sorry I missed that. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, like I said, I'm excited. At least I know, it's good to know that at least while we're sitting here playing that, wondering where, what updates are coming and like, that something's being worked on. So, that just makes me like honestly, that might just push me over the edge, like I said, of expanding my N.2 drive out to a 4 terabyte one which means I'm going to be down for a while as I erase everything or transfer it from the drive it's on now to the new M.2 drive. And I did notice something about all my installation for Run8. It didn't seem like things installed right. So now I got to go through the process of maybe, saving all my save games and then, erasing it, because that's all you can do with Run8 is you can just delete the file and you're done, and then reinstall it and have everything reinstalled correctly. But you're right, yeah, my my credit card's gonna be painful as well too. I can't go get a second job because then if I go get a second job, I won't have any time to play Run8. Won't have any time to stream. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, if he's going to fill it up with all the new maps and everything, I still think that somewhere along the line, we got it. We have to get version 4. There are some changes that need to be made. Some improvements would be nice. Like I said, at least, things like making every signal head configurable so you can do your own routing, not just select signal heads. Yeah, he's got things routed through. Oops. No, wrong one. There we go. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Whoa, I just realized something. I need to stop. I thought on V4, I honest to God think they are already working on it on top of other things. They kind of have to. Yeah, I did. That's what I thought. I didn't. Yeah, I need to go down that line right there. So I got to back up because I need to push back up this route right here. Okay, so let's back this thing up. And especially if the engine that you said that they're using, yeah, if they really want to get better, just better. There we go. Now it won't go on. Now, yep, that keeps me from going on the out onto the main. There we go. Okay. I'm thinking, how can I kind of equate it like, okay, farming simulator, excellent. Farm Sim 17 was a great version of Farming Simulator. Farm Sim 19 came out, and it was kind of the test bed to see what they could do with the new engine. And then when they figured out what they could do, they came out with 2022. And the stuff that you see players coming out with for 2022 is just, honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing stuff. What's another example? Well, I was actually one of the worst examples I was thinking of was like Microsoft coming out with Vista, going, "Oh, this is crap. Let's make 7." So, well, I would think that is an entire possibility, and if that I mean, yeah, that is an entire possibility, unless they have a utility in mind that will. I want to make sure I go the right way. Yep. Unless they have a utility in mind that will convert all the old stuff. Kind of like what they're doing now. You got version 2, you install version 2, then you got to run the installer to make sure that it works. The only thing, yeah. Wrong one. I don't know. It does change, especially if they're going from one engine to another. From if it's a new variation of the engine they're currently using, might be okay. If they're leaving the engine they're using now and going to something completely different, then yeah, that's like, you know what? I dropped a lot. We all dropped a lot of money into this simulator. I don't want to have to drop a whole bunch more because they're changing engines. I don't know. Let's not. You know what? I'm gonna stop that. I should never have gone down that road. I don't want. I mean, I'm opening up a can of worms that may not even be opened up, may not even need to be opened up with, with what Jason was saying in the enhancement Discord. The new maps that are coming are going to be connected to. Well, we're going to start and expand out from the Fitzgerald line, and then from there, working its way to Savannah and Atlanta. So I'm okay. You know what? We'll just let that go. Oh, excuse me, guys. All right. So what I'm intending to do here is I'm going to push up this hill a little bit. I got these 2 string of cars here that I need to work and basically get out to another industry, and that's the last industry I have. Everything else is emptied. So I kind of need to look at what I got over here. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to come to a stop. We can check some switches. Okay, up. All right, let's take a look. Okay, these are all I got CWY at the end, which I just cleared that out. DGL on some CWI and a CSO here. Okay, so I got room for this one. Let me get into drone mode, go run around here again. I think CSO is right here. Yep. So I got one car that goes in here. I got like 3 cars that go over here. nothing that heads down back in there. And everything else is for DGL. All right, so I need to go find DGL. I've never been there. And if I'm right, DGL's this way. It goes this way. There's DGL. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here's the thing. You can pick on me, Mr. White, but I pick back. You know what? I will pick back. So, that's all good. So, it is all good. Like I said, we need to meet up. Maybe we can play some Railroader together and we'll sit there and have a conversation. How about that? All right. So, got DGL over here, which doesn't take a lot. But all this is DGL, which I have a lot of boxcars. So it looks like the boxcars go here. All right. So, two old farts with their walkers moving trains around. Scary. Oh, wait. You coming too, Hank? Ah! So I don't know how much you heard, Hank, but we've been having a nice little discussion about what the next map is going to be. Apparently, Jason from High Rail Simulations was talking about it in Discord today. Now I could tell you, but this old fart's memory just like went away, so I can't remember what it is. You might just have to watch my stream. All right, so I'm gonna put the lumber here. You've been listening in on the whole thing. Now you decide to join us. Okay, I see how you are. All right, so they're talking about a runaround down here. I've heard Armchair talk about it. Oh, there's a train coming. Yeah, right through the tunnel. Right there. Here comes the train. Oop, get that far down. There we go. Ooh, I like all that smoke they did. Oh, look at all that smoke coming out of the tunnel. That's just awesome. I like that. Hey, you know, Mr. White, that's the thing is like I'm older than you, but I don't think like I don't think like my age. I don't act my age. The things that keep me young are the fact that I just keep learning and I don't want to stop. I try to stay physical. I don't want to stop, and I want to keep working. Those three things is what keeps you young: working, learning, and staying physical. Why am I not getting any desktop audio? Oh, there must have been an update. There, how's that? Now you guys can hear the train go by. Is that much better, guys? So if they force you to retire, you're going to retire. Okay. You know, I actually already talked to my daughter about it. And well, let's put it this way. I know she gave me the look, and she wasn't even in the same room with me. I just know she gave me the look. But I did get that. Dad? Okay. Her big push right now is she doesn't want me to stay in California. She wants me to move to where she's at. She's trying to get me to move to where she's at, and she's trying to get her brother to move out to where she's at. Get everybody away out of this state, because this state is just, it's failing. It really is. The Snyder containers, I just realized, I was questioning the other day, did I actually install that or not? That was an enhancement. So, it was supposed to be the orange hub group, got changed out to Snyder. Alright. Let's get back into drone mode, plan my moves here. So, I need to, I mean, you're going to push all the way back down. Or, you basically have a Y right here. So I can pull it down. No. I might just have to push it all the way down. So I don't think it's, well, it is kind of a far run. Run around right there is not. I got nothing down here. So I'm right in here. That's a short. Unless I come out. Still have to run around, so I might just push it down and then pull back. I can't complain though. I got to live out a childhood dream, and still at it. I think I've done pretty well. Yeah. I mean, if you're still, first of all, it's a stick to this. A lot of people don't have that. But then loyalty on the part of the company is not really a thing. Oh, Amtrak. Alright. There we go. Hello, guys. A lot of Snyder. So if I push this up like I was going to, what does that hold? Like 3 or 4? Thinking I could probably push this up, drop off that car. I don't need that. Grab 4 of these. And a mess of the, maybe about, I don't know, about what? What's that hold there? Let's see. I think there's a way to tell, actually. Industry configuration, DGL. That's not right. 3 and 3? It holds, the boxcar holds more than 3 boxcars. I could go probably 6. 6 boxcars and 3. The 3 center beam seems right, but the boxcars, you got more in that track than just the 3. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got a plan. Famous last words, but I got a plan. What do you think, Hank? Are you even? Push back, buddy. We're not even in your Discord or my Discord. All right.
Norfolk Southern detected. Mileboat 253 plus 1 track 3.
Oops. Go. Whoa. I always like walking through a car. Wait. When did I apply the handbrakes on this guy? I don't remember doing that. Okay then. Ouch. Cleaned out this yard pretty well, Hank.
Norfolk Southern detected. Mileboat 253 plus 1 track 3. No defects. Total axle 432. Elder transmission.
Pretty much. I've only got 1 car for 84 lumber left. There's 3 there being turned now. BSP is absolutely empty. I got nothing for them. I've got nothing for High Country Motors. So that one's going to be empty. And then I know you changed out the Cresson steel. I think I've got one car for them. And then CWI was the other one that I think you did, which was two different companies. I'm looking at the Run 8 map here, or the Depot Plus map. So CWI is empty. I think I've got one car, maybe two cars here, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to do a pickup and a supply train. Would be nice. And I mean, as it's loaded. I mean, I created a work order in Discord, and I've been noting everything that I've done. As a matter of fact, I gotta go back and note on something else here. Ooh, let me get back into the Discord. Okay. No, I did that. CWI has been picked and set out at interchange. And then, let's see. Starline. And 6. Box. All right. So that one, my next one, that's my next move that I'm planning on making. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How you doing? Welcome, and thank you for the tip of the cap. So I don't know if you just joined us. Go ahead, Quincy. Write up everything you just said. No cutting and pasting. So we've got new maps coming out. We were talking about why things have been quiet from both Run 8 and High Rail Simulations. Apparently there's new maps coming for the southeast section. So Fitzgerald's going to get continued on. That's huge. So working their way towards Savannah. All right, let's get this out of here. Actually, I'm going to set that. Leave that one there. I want to take 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go between the cars. Because that is the safest thing you could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the blue one there. Close that up. Lace all these up. That's how I know, Hank, you shut your server down. Nothing's laced up. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and connect that. Go partial. Put that air up. Couple that one. A little bird told me you might be in Maya Rail Yard, Roseville Heights. I grew up going through there. I'm close, relatively speaking. But yeah, no, I did pass through there, not back in July. I took a train which went into Sacramento, and then from there I jumped another train and went up and over the mountain and got off at Sparks, or actually in Reno, and visited my daughter. And I plan on doing that again here pretty soon. Alright, CFM's way down. Let's go ahead and open this up fully. But yeah, if you're in California, I am there too. Alright. So now I need to pull up. I want to grab 3 of those center rails. Oops, wrong brakes. Taking notes and see if I can call in some favors to be an engineer on that train. Yes, you are, Cliff. Oh, nice. All right. Oh, you want to be an engineer on my train? All right. Sign into Hank's server. And then, of course, you're going to have to do a checkout ride. But this is Norfolk Southern. I mean, that's okay. They like to crash, but only when they go through Ohio. Honestly, it's just going. Work is work, man. You're on the right side of the dirt. You get to actually do what you love. How good is that? You will pass your check ride. Okay. So, Hank, it sounds like we're going to have to give him the same train we gave Zala. Oh, you gotta go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning? What are you doing up? It's like 9 o'clock your time. So you're doing road trains? Is that what you're doing now? So let's get rid of this. We don't need that. I think I messed up. But I think I can fix it. Almost. You know what? I will actually try to go to bed when I'm tired, and as soon as I lay down, I'm wide awake. Last night that was case in point, and then I was already awake by the time my alarm went off this morning at about 4. It's an active road train. In fact, I tried falling asleep last night listening to Union Pacific going up over the mountain. Then I finally found the BNSF radio frequency for here in my area. I mean, being a ham radio operator, I've been searching And now I need to find the Union Pacific ones. I mean, and there's being, it's amazing how like tight-lipped UP is. But and you can do it. You can. I mean, you can get a ham radio. You don't need to be a ham radio operator in order to get one. You can buy a fairly cheap one. The Baofeng makes a UV5R. They're about $30 on Amazon. All right, let's go down here. I'm gonna grab these three. Close that one. We'll open that while I'm here. Laced. Oh, these are laced up. Nice. I think of the ones. I think these are the ones that Armchair brought in. Oh, you got two of those? Awesome. In an SDS 100 unit in scanner. I was looking at the reviews. Was it the SDS 200? I think is what it was. That one just caught my attention. But actually, I've got for a handheld. I got the Baofeng the UV5R. I just found my Yaesu, and unfortunately, because she's spiteful, my ex took my Kenwood HF rig and I'm not gonna go there. So, but I need to get an external antenna for the house. I've just bought a mag mount antenna for the car, so I'm good there. All right, I think what I need to do. Definitely screwed up. No, maybe I did. Well, no, if I'm going to pull the cars to where I need to go. Let me go down here. No, maybe I didn't screw up. Maybe I didn't. Hang on. I want to push them back. I want to push them into that. So I figure out where the other. I did not screw up. I'm good. Okay. That one's going to go that way. I think I need to come down here. Good this way. That's good. That's good. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room down in here, though. So... Yes, it was one of those, the handheld. I got you. Once they said the yard job is a one-man show, I said, time for me to go back to the road. They didn't offer you... Oh, they didn't offer you RCO? And RCO, radio control operator. Oh my gosh. Don't like what they're doing. I might have enough room right in here. And then we'll push out. Okay, I think we're good. I mean, I get it. I mean, that's the easiest place you can cut back if you're trying to make money and everything and make your bottom line look good for your investors. But honestly, there are some, some industries you might need one or two extra people. That's what I thought. Didn't open up all the way. We're close. Okay. This sure doesn't look like an uphill grade to me, but it's acting like it. You know, I think that would be something that would be fun, just to be, I mean, occasionally maybe to work in a yard might be fun, but I think, yeah, doing a road train could be fun. Locals would be fun too. Oh, why would I be mad at you guys? Anybody who's going to be watching the stream later on and reading the chat, man, they might learn something about railroad. Keep talking. Heck, I might even learn something about the railroad. Keep talking, guys. Blow it up. Good. It's all good. You can make Hank chat too. Yeah. So the Baofeng, going back to that, you know what I just got to work? I thought that one I got was defective. First I thought it was the cable was defective, but no, my computer kept reading the cable. And then I thought, so okay, maybe the connection's inside the radio. I was about ready to tear the radio apart. No, you gotta shove that cable into the radio like hard. So I finally used Chirp and programmed my radio, and I've been listening to it, like I said, and then I found a whole bunch of BNSF frequencies. Stuck that in there and had been scanning through those, and yeah, guess what, and a better antenna on the car at least. Now I just got to get a better antenna for the house. Should just make a J-pole. Those actually work really good. Diamond makes good antennas too. They've got their pluses and their minuses. I mean, they're cheap. So for people that, because I'm involved in CERT as well too, and so I go and the fire department, they're the ones that train adults, and at the school we have teen CERT, so I help train the teens. And for the adults, I go in and I lecture on radio usage, radio etiquette, and I think honestly, I'm biased, and I let people know straight up that I'm biased about it. But I think amateur radio is the way to go for emergency service. What's up, Bill? How you doing? But if you just want a cheap scanner, did I? Oh, that was set against us. Oh, it's a spring-loaded switch. Nice. Oh, oh, yeah. Why not? If you got the frequency programmed and you got the PL programmed, why not? Interesting thing you say that. I mean, that's good to know. I was looking at, was it repeater? I forgot what it's called. The website's called now. But there's a repeater, or not a repeater, but there's a frequency database website. And they're listing separate frequencies for Union Pacific and BNSF. All right, let's run down here. I think I cleared the switch. Please tell me I cleared the switch. I cleared the switch. Because, ooh, yeah, see, that's a spring-loaded switch. Whoops. I didn't flip that one, but it's a spring-loaded switch, so I think I'm clear. I should pull up a little bit more. If I got to push cars out of the way, I'll push cars out of the way. Then I just got to come back. Radio reference. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's it. Yep. And just, and they do work. I mean, actually, it's very, I mean, they're very, it's a very good resource, and that's where I found the actual frequencies. Who's going to pull forward to clear that, just to clear that switch. About half the distance of what I have right here. More than plenty right there. I just read that. I just read that, and I know like the Baofeng doesn't support P25 because I looked that up today. Because there's a couple of repeaters in my area that are using P25 now. All right, so that's definitely clear. We're good there. Wait, so I thought BNSF, I mean, they have track rights going over the mountain. And if UP can do it, why can't BNSF do it? Let's flip this one. This one. Donner scares veterans. I think veterans wouldn't be scared. All right, we're gonna come out, and I just need to bring that up here, and I don't think I have anything else coming in. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, Donner's not a joke. I mean, middle of summer, our Amtrak train got stranded up there for 8 hours. We don't want to wear portable air packs. Not that bad. There's only one tunnel that's like 2 miles long. The one they call the hole. And then after that, it's all downhill into Sparks. So BNSF brings their trains into Roseville and leaves them, and then so like they're using Roseville as an exchange yard. Huh. Saluda grade steep. I did not know that. Why don't? Okay, so then if that's the case, why don't they give air packs to passengers? So just re-mentioned again for people that are watching the video or later on or watching the chat, we're talking about Donner Pass, which from California to Reno, Nevada through the Sierra Mountains. If you really want to see what it's like during the dead of winter, 7 Idea Productions, you can look them up on YouTube. They have a very artistically done boy, what's going on here? Very artistically done video of Union Pacific going over the Donner Pass in the dead of winter. It's very pretty. Very pretty. So you guys are talking about being afraid. I can't wait to go do it again. But then again, I'm not driving the train. I'm sitting back in the bar car. That's why. It's because I was lit. That's why I didn't care. Cajon used to scare you? Steep. All right, we're going to pull up. And I'm going to go take one more look again here. All right, I need this main line all the way down to just about here. I got nothing coming that way, and this is all being routed down here, so I'm good. I'm clear. So we're going to flip this. Change that. Should be good to go. Got my light right down there. There we go. Now, I said this once before I started streaming tonight. Yeah. I did all that, and Otto took it away from me. But nothing was coming. I was trying to be smart and try to get in before all those trains came through. I don't know where it was. I was like listening to, well, it was on my iPad. I've got that scanner app. Oh, speaking of iPad, why did it just die out on me? There we go. Whoa. What are you doing? I don't know why. But speaking of my iPad, I was listening to, what was that app they have on here? The radio scanner app. That's what I was listening to the other night. Listen to them because they broke a coupler. Yeah, Scanner Radio is what the app I was watching. Research south of Stockton again and Feather River. All right, coming out. I haven't watched that video. It's that same one that 7 Idea Productions. They have the Feather River route one too. I want to watch that one. That's something I haven't been over. What in the world is going on? There we go. All right. Okay. What'd you watch, Bill? The Feather River one or the Donner one? I do have a problem. I got smoke. That came to a quick stop. Something wasn't right. Hot axles, yeah, we'll let those sit and cool off. For the river in the winter and summer, you'll never know what you see. No, around here, I mean, what you see around here, almost people camping on the tracks. That's released. That one's released. That's released. Did I not open the air valves? Am I doing the same thing I always do? And I just dumped the PCS. Oh my goodness. Same thing I always do. Make the mistakes so you guys don't have to. And I actually did this on... You believe I did this on purpose. That's my story. Alright, reset that. Alright, we'll let that sit. But, you know, what really comes down to is I can't drive a train and talk at the same time. And this would be, if I went out and worked with Quincy, this is where he would be picking on me. Probably get out of the cab and start throwing stones at me. And some are naked caps and a lot of them are. Yeah, no, the hippies are up there. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I was backing up. Where was I? Can't remember. Oh, I was actually. It was the Altamont, off of the Altamont Pass, and coming out of the Livermore area, and I was back up in there. We were playing paintball one day, and I was driving on a back road, and man, I saw, what'd I see? I saw an African antelope had a big old fat tracking collar around it, and we got out to the paintball field. And we start playing, and I'm underneath a bush, and I'm looking for somebody to shoot at. Nobody around. I get out, and I see everybody stand up on top of the hill, and I can tell that they're standing on top of the picnic benches, and they're like, they see me, and they're waving at me to come up there where they're at. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I couldn't figure out what it is. I started hiking up the hill, and I started looking around, and realized that the hill was moving. We were playing right in the middle of a tarantula migration. So like you say, no matter where it is, whether you're in Feather River, the canyons, especially right. Well, I saw in A lot of hippie places like on the Russian River. But you know what? Just pay attention. You'll never know what you see anywhere you go. All right, so you watched the Donner one. Nice. That one, I mean, they put out some really good stuff. I mean, that Donner one's amazing. All right, let's get going. Now we should not have any issues. That looks better. Air starting to release. All right. I was thinking the purple there was a glitch. That's why I kind of let it go. No, it wasn't. That's why I had smoke rolling out of here. What's up, Matthew? Watching from my desk at work. You're watching? Hey, don't tell your boss. Let your boss is Quincy. That's okay then. He said it's okay. Alright, so we're going to get this hopefully to its destination, and at that point I'm going to call the stream. This will be about, probably another 30 minutes or so. Go. You're on night shift. What boss? The one that's watching my stream, and you just put it out there that you're watching your stream at work. Okay, what am I doing slowing down for? I'm going uphill. This is like, I don't know. Now this looks like I'm going uphill. What do you do, Matthew? And I don't know how long you guys have been hanging out, but just to let everybody know that, yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it. He brought it up in the Discord enhancements server that Jason, iRail Simulations, is currently working on extending the Fitzgerald line out to Savannah, to the Savannah sub, which will take us to Atlanta. And his words, buy bigger hard drives. We had a crew that stopped down in the canyon one time that made it to the crew change point and had two bear at the front just go, ah, nice. Oh, processing engineer, especially steel mill. I know who you are. Okay. I don't know why that would surprise me. So, but apparently, I guess there's a lot of stuff coming. Not just the new subs, but there's an update that's going to give us a lot of content. That's all he hinted at, and get a bigger hard drive. He's going to fill it. Those are his words. You're recognizable. A random person just joined my chat. Can't wait for the Manchester sub. Right? Any new content I can't wait for. Taking a long ride on the side of a car here. Yeah, that's how it's done in real life. I'm very, very prototypical. Not really. My computer was built for flight sim. There isn't a train sim out there that could fill my hard drive. Hey, Farmer, do you think Quincy? Maybe. Maybe, Chris. Maybe. What do you say, Quincy? Now I'm heading someplace I've never been. So as near as I can tell, it's like right in here. So hopefully I'll make it. Maybe, maybe not. He doesn't know. Right? I mean, we can make it happen. Oh, crap. There's a red light. I am going to De Gaulle. And I didn't let Otto know. I'm not on speaking terms with Otto right now. I'm in the right spot. See? I did good. First time going here. Although I should have known better and... Alright. Come on. There we go. Yep, just after the second light. Don't tell me. I gotta learn. Alright, we're gonna push into here. And I probably could have brought more box cars with me, but Hank knows I need a supply train. I've got a lot of industries that don't have cars. All right. Yeah, I actually told my daughter, I said, come out, get trained by Quincy, and then I'll come back and work for Union Pacific out of the Sparks yard. After she gave me the whole dad attitude, her next words were, do it. We just need to expand the community. I want more Run8 players. More people playing Run8. More people playing on Hank's server. More on mine, which is sitting over here running idle. I just need to get, well, that's the thing. I'll get a cheapo keyboard, mouse. UP is hiring in Roseville right now? Great, I'll go look up. We want to hire old codgers. Why? Because they work. Just saying. So I got plenty of center lines for here. Plenty of boxcars for here, but I need there's some big industries that I need. Well, one in particular I'm actually looking at. The BSP plant. Yeah, now I look at this, I brought 3. I probably could have brought 4. Yeah. You went to work for the evil empire. But yep, as far as SP, man, I grew up watching those old GP9s, working up and down from, like the Marin County, north of the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. All right, now I can tie that one down. Maybe not. I don't know. I like how they put a gate to the fence here, but there's no fence right here. Okay. Let's see. No, 3 is it. I might be able to get a 4th one to work, but the last orange dots are like right there. So 3 is probably the limit. Let's not dump the PCS this time. I love it when it does that. Almost positive I probably could have brought some more boxcars as well too. So 3. Yeah. 6 boxcars. We'll see. We'll see. Probably maybe 8. If I go back to UP again, I will have come full circle. It was started 40-something years ago. There you go. And if you don't give that bumper a love tap and you're really close enough, yeah, I am. Oh, there you go. See? Did I hit the bumper? No. Now that I actually turned the audio on so you guys could hear the game. Sorry, simulator. You know what you're saying, Chris? I mean, yeah. I mean, I mean, going to one person inside the cab of a locomotive, I was expecting BNSF to have that conversation. But when a UP came out and said that that's the way they wanted to go, and they were arguing about, or arguing for, oh, it's a much better deal if we have somebody in a truck that can respond. What if you break a coupler? Okay, listen, I saw broken couplers on the side of the tracks going over the mountain in places where there's no way somebody in a I know, yeah, it's all you, Matthew, it's all about money. It's all about the bottom line and making the stockholders, happy. But like I said, when I see a broken coupler in the middle of nowhere, there's no way that a truck is going to get to it. You know, unless they, you know, get on the rails. But then they get up to the train, what are they going to have to do? They're still going to have to walk down that length of that train carrying that coupler. Well, so what? I mean, come on. Oops. Yeah. Once again, it's about making the investors happy, as opposed to what really matters is making your employees happy, because that's when productivity goes up, when you make your employees happy. I mean, you do what you got to do. I mean, you carry an 80 to 100 pound knuckle, try to fix it, but if you're gonna wait, you know, going over Donner and you break a knuckle, hey, you know, I'm here by myself. I don't have anything on the train. Gotta send a guy out with the truck. Oh, he can't get to you. What do you do? Your average employee sees a letter like that and goes, okay, thanks for the pat on the back, but where is really my recognition? You know, and the shareholders, they don't care. They just want to open up, they go get their mail, open it up, and make sure that oh, I forgot there's no bumper here. Whoops. Wait, what? Okay, that makes no sense to me. So RCO being, I'm assuming that means radio controlled operator, sitting in a caboose, controlling a locomotive, unless it's something that doesn't even have a cab, which, quite frankly, I know that that's got to be coming. You look at what's happening. Well, you can see it now if you want to see a reflection of it in Farm Sim. Tractors without cabs because they're being driven by GPS units. All right, at this one, I think I should be, yeah, they're all in. I got plenty of room. Yeah, train's going by. Awesome. See, this is where something that they need to fix, because I should be able to walk on this. Can't. And I think that if I come up here, go into drone mode on a server. Let's see, will it let me? Oh, it will let me. Never mind. I spoke too soon. All right. All right, send the van. We're done. We're going to leave the power sitting here because it's not that long of a turn. Now we can just grab it and drag it back. Cool. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, well, I listened to it the other night. It was that very thing. It was like, I don't know what they did, but, I mean, the train went into emergency. I'm listening to it on the radio scanner, and went into an emergency, and all of a sudden he radioed out. He goes, well, I found the problem. We broke in two. No broken coupler on our end. Walked over to the other end. No broken coupler here. Back it on up. Coupled back up, laced it up, and off they went. So, imagine if you're out there by yourself. And with some of the freaks that are out there, okay, so now you're in the middle of nowhere. You have that situation. You're hiking through, and here comes some meth head out of the forest wanting to be the next Charles Manson. What do? So, all right, so I've been at this for, like I said, just about 2 hours and 24 minutes. So basically ran this whole thing out of the RJ Corman, all the yards. I mean, what's been filled has been filled. RD4 lumber, DGL here. What's been emptied has been emptied. There's a good long train sitting down there in the interchange yard by the RJ Corman area. I will leave this power here, and we're going to go ahead and shut these down, put them in isolation, set the handbrake. We're going to tie them down here, same thing, shut it off. There we go. And shut it off, set the handbrake. You can put it back in isolation. We're going to go into the cab just because I want to turn everything off, off. And if I could, I'd pull that, but I can't because I don't want Quincy yelling at me because I left it in. So, but everything is off that we can turn off. So we're out of the way. The only thing, last thing I need to do, it's a manual throw. Line that. I don't think we have, I do have another pink. What's this one right here? What is that one? That's lined, that's good. Oh, it's gone away now. Okay. It just took a while for the server to recognize that I threw that. Okay. So everything's back, everything's lined, so line to unlock for a mainline operation. I think that's the right terminology. We're good. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you can't see Jack. Oh, well, maybe Jack's not anywhere near you. Maybe you need to tell Jack to wear a reflective vest. I can do this all night, but I'm not going to. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad to see the chat is firing up, and I mean, a lot of good information tonight. So otherwise, as usual, if you like the content, please go ahead, click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, share this with your friends. That's the biggest thing. I want to build the Run8 community. It is the simply best train simulator out there. So it's got a good following. We need more. Always room for one more. Otherwise, guys, I'll catch you later. Catch you tomorrow. Find me in my Discord. Link to my Discord is in there. You can send me messages. If there's questions you want me to bring up, or hey, I've got a solution. Let's work it out. Something to bring on the stream. I would greatly appreciate that too. Otherwise, have a great night. I'll catch you all later.